The law offices of Odelia Goldberg provides a full range of legal services in the area of estate planning, probate and trust administration, incapacity planning, guardianships, and real estate law. Now what we want to focus on, I want to find out if someone's plan is foolproof. What are some of the most common ways people fail to fund their trust?
People sometimes think that actually drafting the trust and creating this wonderful 10 to 20 page document is enough. It is not. In Florida, we haven't actually created a trust until we fund it. To fund it means to move the assets into the trust. Depending on the type of asset would determine how we move the asset in. If it's a real property, we would have to deed the title over. So instead of saying Odelia Goldberg, the new deed would say Odelia Goldberg, trustee for the Goldberg Family Revocable Trust. If it's money, cash that we want to fund into the trust, we would open an account, and the name of the account would be the Odelia Goldberg Family Revocable Trust, and then we would move the cash into that account. If we want to fund the trust with real jewelry or guns or something along that nature, then in Appendix A of the trust, we would list the asset. So to fund the trust means to move the assets into it, and depending on the type of asset would determine how we would actually move the asset in. And that's really critical because without the asset in a trust, all we have is a set of papers that are signed and notarized, but we don't really have a trust.
What happens if somebody's recently opened up a new financial account? Mm-hmm. Same thing?
Mm-hmm. Same thing. We have to make sure that just because they open the account and they have a trust, it doesn't mean that the account is in the trust. We have to move it into the trust, or we have to open it with the trust in mind correctly.
If you're looking for some peace of mind, it's very simple. Just contact the law offices of Odelia Goldberg.